What's up, guys? Welcome to Star Wars Explained. I thought that we would talk about some news that just broke about Michael K. Williams leaving the Han Solo film. I am completely bummed by that. I love that actor. If you've never seen him before, he's in The Wire. He is the best part about The Wire. Go watch The Wire. I wanted to go through what Entertainment Weekly is reporting, and then we can discuss it for a bit. So, he was reportedly playing a kick-ass, half-human, half-alien character. He refers to him as a half-animal that he helped develop with Lord and Miller, but because of the reshoots, he couldn't make it back. He is currently filming another movie, and he isn't going to be able to get out there to London to reshoot his part, which means he has to be cut. It's just a scheduling thing, and in his own words, it is what it is. He says, I feel great about what I created with the directors that I worked with. It is what it is. He's handling this very well. He's handling it with grace. I mean, Michael K. Williams, he is always just, he seems like such a cool, genuine person. I'm envious of his positivity at times. Like, I would be so bummed if I were him. I'm sure he is, but the way he's handling it is very nice. And he went on to say, I don't think that me not being in the Star Wars family is final. I left with a very good taste in my mouth about the whole family, and I hope that I left a good taste in their mouth. They're a great group of people, the Lucas family. I'm sure he did make a great impression, so hopefully we see him in the future. Now, I don't know if they're recasting his part, if they're cutting the part altogether. We're just going to have to wait and see, but that's pretty much the news as of today. It's just such a bummer to see what this film is going through right now. They're going through like all these problems. Jacob Carlin, Han Solo, the cursed film. Yeah, you're right. So let's just talk about this for, I can't talk for long, but 10-ish minutes or so. Do you have any questions? Let's keep it centered around the Han Solo film, hopefully about Michael K. Williams, but I don't know what else there is really to talk about. I mean, I'd like to hear your reactions. Michael Tasker, his role in the film, we don't really know. It was a half-human, half-alien, according to him. I mean, I would have guessed a villain of some sort, but I just, only because we haven't heard about the villain yet. We don't know who the villain of the Han Solo film is. So, considering that Woody Harrelson sounds like he's more of an anti-hero and mentor to Han, Han's obviously the protagonist. So, this other character, I guess I could have kind of have seen him being the villain, but that means he would have had a major role, and they would definitely have to recast it. And we haven't heard about that, so I don't really know. Isaac Powers, they're still saying that the release date is in May. And Michael K. Williams actually addressed that. He said he's not going to be available again until the end of November. And for them to wait that long, for me, that would have pushed back the release date, which is in May of 2018. And I think Lucasfilm is really, really committed to sticking to that May date. I think it would be all right if they pushed it to December, considering all of the trouble that's been going on behind the scenes. Honestly, if they told me we're going to have to wait 6 months so we can get Michael K. Williams back, I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Keep him. He's such a, I don't know why, but when he was announced, I was so excited to have him in the Star Wars universe. So I'm really, like, really bummed that he's not going to be in it. Good afternoon, Star Wars Legacy. Space Doc, have we ever really had a prominent hybrid species character in Star Wars? Not a prominent one. I actually talked about this in my Q&A this past week. There have been a few. Lord Farfalla from Star Wars Legends was half Bothan, half human. As a ton of people pointed out, I totally forgot that the Twi'lek children of Cut Luquain, even though he wasn't their biological father, Pablo Hidalgo, I think, did confirm they were half Twi'lek, half human. So, yeah, there are characters out there that are hybrids. Red Team Review, thanks for the super chat, man. What does the Han Solo movie need to have in it to be a 10 out of 10 for me? Dude, I don't know. Like, there's so much going on now. Like, the stuff I'm most excited about has nothing to do with Han Solo. I'm really excited to see Donald Glover as Lando. I'm just excited to hopefully see some new stuff. Yeah, this is going to be centered around Han Solo, but I'm hoping that we really get to see like another side of the galaxy we haven't seen before. Like, yeah, we have seen smugglers before, but I feel like this has a chance to really show us something new. And except for the character of Han Solo and obviously Chewbacca and Lando, like, I think there's a chance to really explore some stuff that we haven't seen in Star Wars, like the old Han Solo adventure trilogy. They got into like the corporate sector and like had very little to do with the Empire. We know the Empire is going to be in there. I think a lot of people would be surprised if the Empire weren't in there. So it's kind of like, okay, they have to be there to some degree. But I would love to see a film where the villains aren't the fascists. Like, yeah, we've seen the Empire a lot. Let's explore something a little new. So I guess that for it to be a 10 out of 10, I need to see something that I'm just not expecting from Star Wars at all. Nathan Johnson, will LN Sleazebagano make a cameo? I really hope not. I mean, I just, the name alone is like, really, guys. Darth Mara, who is Michael K. Williams? If you don't know who Michael K. Williams is, I would recommend you check out The Wire. He is a fan favorite character in there named Omar, and he's incredible. I love that character. Daniel S., how would I feel if the movie were canceled? On the fence. Like, at this point, if they just straight up canceled it, we would be without a Star Wars film for a year. And I guess I've just come to kind of expect that and want it. So I would be bummed to that degree if it were canceled. If they delay it, I'm okay with that. But I guess I'd still like to see it, at least in my opinion. Everything Star Wars, thank you for the super chat. Who would I recast in his role? That's tough to say, only because we don't know exactly what his role is, how big it is, any of that. So I don't know. Like, he is so unique to me, and I'm still kind of bummed by this news that I don't want to recast him. I just want him back, you know? Valletta, would I prefer they delay it to get their ducks in a row? Oh, I kind of just answered that, but if it got Michael K. Williams back, for me, yeah, I'm down for a delay. A lot of questions asking if they should push it back. Laser Pants Toy Junk. Am I crying? No, it's not that sad. It's just a bummer. BTM Productions. Do I think Jabba will appear? I think it's possible. Mr. Unknown 512, Danny Trejo as a recast. I do like Danny Trejo. I think he would be fun in Star Wars. Do I think Greedo will appear? Now, I hadn't considered it, but now that you said it, I kind of do. I don't want him to, but I kind of think, yeah, it might happen. When do I think the next trailer is coming? I guess you mean for The Last Jedi. Probably, I would say into September, October. I think it was mid-October that the last one for Rogue One came out. Would I like to see clones in this movie? Yeah, I could see that happening, Albert Valdez. Pink Love, Dengar could appear. I would be okay with Dengar appearing, just because they had such a history in Star Wars Legends. But yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. I just wanted to run through the news with you, discuss it a bit. I actually need to run and continue making videos for you, but I'm gonna wrap up this live stream. It will be archived so you can see it if you missed it. Sorry it's been so short, but I'm just testing out these kind of short form live streams when news breaks, because then I can report the news very fast and we can bounce ideas off of each other and have some fun. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.